Hey guys, it's Julia. Welcome back to my channel, and for today's video we have something very exciting. We are going to be doing TBR jar picks my reads for the month of May. So I did order an actual TBR jar on Amazon, and unfortunately it did not come in time. In order for me to edit and get this video up in time for Friday, I just did not think it was plausible by the time the jar is actually coming. So we're using this little candle holder cup thing for now, which honestly is so cute. So we have about 16 different prompts in here, and we are going to be picking these out and seeing which book on here fits the description best. Now, if there's any descriptions in here that don't fit the books on the card, I also have my trusty dusty laptop here, okay? And we're gonna be using this to take a look at the series that I'm in the middle of, as well as taking a look at my 25 books for 2025 list and seeing if any of those books may fit our prompts better. So that is going to be great. In this video, we are going to be picking about 7 different books. That is the goal. So I'm going to be using a little under half of these prompts here. I wanted to make sure there was a bunch, so I really have no idea what I even wrote in here at this point. I'm so excited though to pick some prompts and see what I'm going to be reading. On my cart here, we have a lot of romance, and then 1 or 2 fantasies, a couple thrillers, and quite a few memoirs, a couple classics as well. So we're just gonna see how this goes. Let's start with our first prompt. All right, we're gonna shake it up and let's see what we get. All right, we got one. Our first prompt is a mystery / thriller. So I actually only have 1 book on my shelf that does fit this prompt, and that is going to be this book right here. This book is She's Not Sorry by Mary Kubica. I have read one other Mary Kubica book, and that was Just the Nicest Couple. I really enjoyed it. I kind of audiobooked it sort of, but it was really thrilling, and I really liked the multi-point of view style of that. I honestly have no idea what this thriller is about. I picked it up mostly because it had these super cool sprayed edges, and I do really like the way that this author writes. So I thought, you know, why not? Just another thriller to have on my cart, because I love using these as a little bit of a palette cleanser. So this is going to be really helpful this month if we end up picking up this one. But I also have a couple of thrillers on my 25 books for 2025 list. So let's just see what we have going on there. So on my 25 books for 2025, we have 3 other thriller mystery options. The first one is The Reappearance of Rachel Price by Holly Jackson. That is the only Holly Jackson book I actually have not picked up yet. So that one is definitely a contender. It's a YA mystery thriller, I think. And then I also have 2 books by one of my favorite thriller authors, Riley Sager. I want to read Final Girls and The House Across the Lake this year. Those are all really good options, but being honest, I just want to get this one off my physical TBR, so I'm going to be putting this up on the top shelf. Okay, everybody, it's time to pull our second prompt. Let's see what we've got going on here. All right, so this prompt is start a new series. So I actually have a couple of options for this one on my physical TBR. Okay, so we have 3 options here in our physical TBR. The first one is Flawless by Elsie Silver. This is part of the Chestnut Spring series. It is a series of small town romances. They're kind of like cowboy-y romances. And I definitely do want to pick this one up at some point soon, but I'm not sure it's my favorite out of my choices. We also have The House in the Cerulean Sea by TJ Klune. This is a fantasy series. I don't know how many books it has, but it is quite popular, and I know a new one came out semi-recently, if I'm not mistaken. I do want to pick this one up as well soon, but I also do not think it is my first choice. So, going to my first choice, it is going to be Part of Your World by Abby Jimenez. I really want to pick something by Abby Jimenez up this spring, and I am so excited to just finally delve into her writing. So many people that I watch and follow absolutely love Abby Jimenez, and I really want to join them in that. So Part of Your World is actually the first book in an interconnected standalone romance series. So the books are technically interconnected, but you don't actually have to read them all. And I think I'm going to count this one just for the fact that I do really, really, really want to pick it up ASAP. So this is going to be our next book on the TBR. It is prompt number 3 time. So let's see what we've got going on here. All right, let's hope for a good one, you guys. Ooh. Oh, okay. Our next prompt is the cover is giving. So this one, when I was writing it, I basically just thought, what's a book that you are really excited to pick up just by the cover? And we have lots of options here on the cart. Can you guys tell I really like pink? So we have a lot of options here for this prompt. These are all of the ones that speak to me in this moment specifically. We're gonna run through them really quick. We have Happy Place by Emily Henry, which is my next Emily Henry book to pick up. I've been picking them up in order and I definitely am super excited to read this one. However, I don't think the cover is the most giving out of all of the choices we have here. Then we have this beautiful copy of Sense and Sensibility by Jane Austen, which is also my 25 books for 2025. I would love to pick this up. However, this read is a little bit outside of my comfort zone for the moment. I just finished Wuthering Heights and I'm kind of over the classic vibe of reading right now, although this is one of the prettiest books that I own. Then we have Perfect Fit by Claire Gilmore. I read Claire Gilmore's other book, Love Interest, and absolutely loved it. I love the way that she writes, and that book was a 5-star read for me, so I'm hoping this one will be the same. And I just think this cover is so cute. I love the colors on it. I love her other cover for Love Interest as well. This is the cover of Love Interest, and I just think the colors are so gorgeous as well. Okay, and then our last 2 options are I Kissed Shahara Wheeler, which is by Casey McKinston. This is a sapphic YA romance, and I definitely want to pick this up soon. I got this gorgeous hardcover from the Strand, and it is just so adorable and gorgeous. So I definitely do want to pick this one up at some point soon. I'm not sure this is the one. Honestly, this is a really hard pick for me because a lot of these are books that I kind of want to wait a little while to read, but some of them that I want to wait are more beautiful to me, at least the covers, so it's a little tricky to pick one for this prompt. Then finally, we have arguably the most beautiful book, which is Summer in the City by Alex Astor. This Barnes & Noble exclusive edition of this book is absolutely gorgeous. I don't know if you guys saw my last video where I picked this up at Barnes. It literally just called to me. Like, I didn't pick it up at Barnes, and then I saw a vlog where Destiny Sidwell picked it up, and I immediately, right after watching that vlog, went to Barnes and bought it. It's just so gorgeous, and the inside with this beautiful map of Manhattan and the city is like, it's just too good. Like, just too good. All right, so I think my top contenders for this prompt specifically are definitely Summer in the City, Sense and Sensibility, and Perfect Fit. This one has less frills to it than the other ones do, but I like absolutely adore it. I'm kind of leaning towards it, but I'm also obsessed with the idea of reading Summer in the City. Sense and Sensibility, unfortunately, is just not my vibe right now. This is so hard. Okay, guys, I think I'm going to go with Perfect Fit by Claire Gilmore. This one is much less frilly. However, it's just the colors of it are really speaking to me. And I also just love the way this cover feels. And I just also love reading like a paperback. And I feel like this will definitely make me happy to pick up. So this is our next book on our TBR. It is time for our 4th prompt. Let's get into it, shall we? Let's see. Oh, okay. This prompt is a book you don't own. So we will not be looking at any of these right now. All right, looking at my laptop and my 25 books for 2025 list, there's about 7 to 10 books that I do not own on here. Some of these books are being released later this year, so I don't actually have the option to purchase them. Some of these books are only in hardback, and I would kind of like to wait until they go to paperback. But we kind of are left with like 3 to 5 options, and the ones that are really grabbing my attention are Final Girls by Riley Sager, The House Across the Lake by Riley Sager, and also The Perks of Being a Wallflower, which I've never read before, but it is on my 25 books for 2025 this year, and I would definitely like to pick it up. So we're between 2 thrillers and The Perks of Being a Wallflower. This is a tricky one because we all know I love a thriller, and I'm reading quite a bit of romance already this month with those two, so I kind of want to bring in another thriller. I'm thinking I will probably be picking up The House Across the Lake. So that is going to be added to my TBR. It is not on my shelf right now, but I'm probably going to go to Barnes to pick it up shortly. I will add it to my list of books that need to be purchased. So our next book is going to be The House Across the Lake by Riley Sager. Okay, we've got 3 more books to pick. Let's just keep them coming. Our next prompt is right here, and it is... okay. Our next prompt is very plain and simple, a romance book. So, all right, I have quite a few romance books up here, but let's pick the ones that I am most excited about. All right, I think out of all of the ones that were up there, the most obvious picks for me would be these right here. So once again, in the running, we have Happy Place by Emily Henry. I really want to read this sometime soon, like I said, but I kind of want to wait till the summer, so I think this one is actually a little bit out of the running. Then we have Yours Truly by Abby Jimenez, which is the second book in the interconnected standalone world of Part of Your World. And I do definitely want to pick this up shortly after Part of Your World, so this is a really good contender, honestly, on our list. But I am torn because the final option is Scythe and Sparrow by Brynn Weaver, and I already finished Butcher and Blackbird and Leather and Lark, and this would check the series off of my TBR, which is something that I want to happen so bad, but I do know that I have some series prompts in my TBR jar, so trying to figure out what to do there, if I should pick this up as our romance book or if I should hope that we get a series prompt later. Tricky, tricky, tricky. Okay, so after some deep thought, I know this one's up there, but that's just because it's a hardback and it's holding everything still, because I picked Yours Truly by Abby Jimenez. I think it would be really fun to just blow through this interconnected standalone series this month and just really relish in Abby Jimenez's writing. I really hope that I enjoy it. I have a really good feeling that I will, because people who love Ashley Boston, Emily Henry, also love Abby Jimenez, and those are my top 2 romance authors. So definitely going to be picking this one up, and I'm so excited to finally read it because everyone is obsessed with this book. And then after this, we have her, I guess it's not her most recent release anymore because she just released a new book, but after this we have Just for the Summer, which came out I think last year, and I literally can't wait to pick that one up because I know some people say it's their favorite book of hers. So yes, we've got Yours Truly next on the TBR. Okay, 2 more to go, guys. 2 more to go. I'm gonna choose this one. I rolled them up, so I literally can't even tell what I'm picking up. Oh my gosh. Thank the Lord, you guys. This is the prompt that I was hoping for this whole time. This one is continue/finish a series. So we're just gonna keep our girl Scythe and Sparrow right up there. Thank God we get to finally finish up that trilogy. I'm so excited to pick that up, honestly. I love their little serial killer romance world. It is so entertaining and also hilarious to me. The way that Brynn Weaver writes banter in romance books is just absolutely unmatched. It's so good. All right, everybody, we are on to our final prompt. We're gonna see. I feel like it's gonna be upside down. Ooh, wow, I'm getting good prompts. I'm getting good ones. Our next prompt is highly anticipated read. This is a fun one. especially as our last prompt. I don't know, maybe we'll do one more, but we'll see. There's no other choice except Happy Place by Emily Henry on this physical TBR, and I really don't think that I want to pick that. I mean, I could pick Flawless too, but I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure. I think I need to look at my lists and think, guys. All right, guys, I settled on Final Girls by Riley Sager, which is a highly anticipated read for me because I absolutely love every Riley Sager book that I've picked up so far. And it's super anticipated because I'm so excited to read it. I'm reading 2 of his books this month. We have The House Across the Lake from our earlier prompt and Final Girls as well. So I'm definitely excited to pick that one up. I am highly, highly anticipating that read because I love Riley Sager, and the idea of Final Girls is so interesting to me. Like the final girl, like the last one standing. I literally can't wait to pick that up. So that's really exciting. We have 3 thrillers on this month's TBR and 4 romances. All right, everyone, we have made it to the end of this TBR. I decided let's not get too crazy. I already have to buy 2 more books for this TBR. Let's not get crazy and add any more. All right, so let's go through what we've picked for this month. Now, to close out this video, let's just go through the whole TBR. So, in no particular order at all, we have Scythe and Sparrow by Brynn Weaver, She's Not Sorry by Mary Kubica, Part of Your World by Abby Jimenez, Yours Truly by Abby Jimenez, and our final physical book, Perfect Fit by Claire Gilmore. Now, some books that are about to be added to that shelf after I take a little Barnes trip, we have The House Across the Lake by Riley Sager, as well as Final Girls by Riley Sager on our TBR for this month. So those are all of the books that I will hopefully be reading and finishing this month, and that brings us to the end of this video. So, like always, make sure to leave any book recommendations, video suggestions, or anything else you want to tell me in the comment section below. While you're down there, leave a like and subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys next Friday. Bye!